we're off and going. We're full 2025 early preseason action.
The Caitlin Clark hype train is officially rolling, and WNBA team owners are making it crystal clear this is not going to happen in a tiny arena. Just days after the new CBA was finalized, the deal that's dramatically boosting players' salaries, the WNBA universe is moving fast to cash in on Clark's unstoppable impact. Arena upgrades, premium season ticket packages, advanced ticket sales flying off the shelves months ahead. Everything is ramping up. We've seen the Caitlin Clark effect before, but this time it's different. For the first time ever, owners, networks, and sponsors like Nike are all aligned, pointing in the same direction at the same time. The dam has broken. The floodgates are wide open. Resistance? It's already weakening, and this year, we might see even less of it. Smash that like if you're ready for the Caitlin Clark tsunami, and subscribe for the latest Clark and WNBA updates. So, this was the video the Indiana Fever just dropped to announce their schedule, and I have to say, it's a massive upgrade compared to that previous disaster. But there's a noticeable shift from last year's tone. The Now You Know campaign was pure swagger, flexing on the league, asserting dominance, and loudly declaring that the Fever, thanks to Caitlin, on the court. This year, they don't need to spell it out. The message is clear, we're all business. And the Fever aren't the only ones taking notes. Other WNBA teams are already making strategic moves to capitalize on the Caitlin Clark effect.
Indiana Fever, our games against the Atlanta Dream on June 20th and August 16th have been moved to State Farm Arena.
That's right, the scheduling conflicts have begun.
The Atlanta Dream wasted no time moving both of their home games against the Fever from their usual arena, the one that feels like a mall food court, over to State Farm Arena, home of the Atlanta Hawks. They've now also shifted 3 more games there, and here's hoping they sell out every single one for the health of the league. But let's be honest, the games everyone's circling on the calendar? Indiana Fever. Last season, the Dream claimed they upgraded their arena for the Fever due to a scheduling conflict. Makes you wonder if this year they just wanted to avoid being called out again. Either way, they know these Fever matchups will sell out, because the trend is already sweeping the league. The expansion Toronto Tempo have already sold out their home game against the Fever. And keep in mind, it's only March, and the game is at Scotiabank Arena, home of the Raptors, which seats around 20,000. Normally, the Tempo play at the Coca-Cola Coliseum, less than half that size. Clearly, they upgraded for Caitlin, and those tickets weren't cheap. $150 minimum for the upper bowl, and up to $700 for lower bowl seats. For perspective, that's roughly the cost of a Leafs NHL game, the hottest ticket in Toronto, and now Fever games are matching that price point. And it doesn't stop there. Wait until you see what the Mystics just did.
Not surprised at all that there is clearly one team that is missing. There is clearly one team that is missing here, and all of these teams, they decide that they're not going to put Indiana. They're not going to put Indiana on their half season.
Some teams are offering half-season ticket packages, but with Fever games excluded, of course, because now they can charge way more. Teams pulled this same move last season. But here's the weird twist with the Mystics. They're only playing one game at Capital One Arena, home of the Wizards, and it's against the Chicago Sky. Could it have something to do with Shakira Austin complaining last season about how loud Fever fans were in Baltimore? Who knows? Anyway, when the Mystics host the Fever, it'll be at Care First Arena, which holds just 4,500 fans. Limited seats, higher prices, supply and demand at work. Most teams have clearly caught the memo. More and more games against the Fever are now in upgraded, NBA-sized arenas. In fact, 39 of the Fever's 44 games this season will be in a massive NBA arena. It's the biggest no-brainer in sports math, too, for X more fans per game, paying at least double the ticket price. That's 8x the revenue for a single Fever road game compared to a normal night. And it's not new. Remember last season when the Chicago Sky moved their Fever games to the 20,000-seat United Center? They basically admitted it was Caitlin driving the crowd, not anyone else. Otherwise, why not play all the games there? Here's the big difference this year: revenue sharing. Last year, Players grumbled about bigger arenas and fever crowds. Why does she get all the credit? Why the spotlight on Caitlin? They didn't benefit directly. Now, under the new CBA, players get up to 20% of gross revenue. So when Caitlin brings 8x the revenue for a dream home game, the players across the league get a slice. And here's why this matters. Early last season, Caitlin's projected economic value was estimated at over $1 billion per year to the WNBA. In 2024, she accounted for roughly 26% of the league's total economic activity. Players who used to resent her spotlight now have a direct financial incentive to embrace it. More Caitlin equals more money for everyone. And trust me, they're about to get a lot more Caitlin. Here's what just happened.
Not going to happen.
Calling a foul on LeBron, saying he tripped him off. Celebrity photographer, Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark showed up at a Pacers game rocking a sideline photographer vest, doing everything herself. The joke instantly went around. Is there anything she can't do? But this is exactly the kind of spontaneous, fun, human content that hooks casual fans. Seeing her out there just being herself, laughing, having fun, not taking things too seriously, creates instant buzz with ripple effects across social media. I mean, just look at the wave she caused simply by being on the sidelines.
Notice Caitlin Clark, the photographer, right on the baseline.
Photographer.
No, Caitlin Clark, the NBA
Oh yeah,
player
no,
from the
no,
WWE.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't see.
Yes,
She was taking a picture.
yeah, she took a picture of you after one of your. She hit full on camera right on the baseline.
I didn't see that.
Do you have a relationship with her, or just?
Not really much, but I'm a big fan for sure. I watch a lot of games. Definitely her hooping. It's great to watch. For sure gotta go on one game to see her.
Luka, one of the biggest stars in basketball, saying he wants to go to a game. That's a great soundbite for not just Caitlin, but for
Luka, one of basketball's biggest stars, saying he wants to come to a game. That's huge. That's a win not just for Caitlin, but for the entire league. You can't fake that kind of hype. But the marketers? They're learning how to work with it. Did you catch what they just did?